Hello YouTube, how are you guys doing? It is S.Walker here again. Today is August the 22nd of 2018. I am a vertical sleeve gastrectomy patient for those of you who do not know me. And I'm gonna tell you right now that I am not an editor. I do not go in and edit anything. So you catch me raw, you catch me how I am. I hope that you enjoy my channel. If this is your first time seeing me or even watching one of my vlogs, please go down and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button if it's this way or this way. Hit the subscribe button and hit that little bell, and so you'll be alerted when I make a vlog. Um, I came to you all today. Well, let me finish telling you about myself. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on April the 28th of 2016. Even before my surgery date, when I started this journey, I was 336 pounds. That was before anything. That was before I went and got a consultation, before anything. When I decided to go and consult about my weight loss surgery, the doctor told me that I needed to lose 30 pounds. And that's what I did. I lost 30 pounds. She put me on the program at 306 pounds. After I did my 6 month uh, 6 months of appointments and check-ins, I got an award. Oh no, I call it an award letter. I apologize for that. I don't know what happened, but at 306 pounds, I got an award letter to say that I was going to be having surgery. So I ended up having surgery. I got on a 10-day liquid diet, and I lost 20 pounds on a 10-day liquid diet, and I was 286. And after my 10-day liquid diet, I think it was like 2 days or so before I was to have surgery again, and I got all the way down to 277 pounds before surgery. Today, I am I am at 200 pounds. I was under 200 and was able to hit that thing saying I was in Wonderland, but I gained a pound, and I can't lose this damn pound to save my life. Oh my God, it goes, it comes, it comes, it goes. Like, this pound is not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Um, the title of my vlog today is Not Falling Back into Old Habits. And the reason I titled it that is because I've been going through a lot within the last couple of weeks or so. For those of you all who know me and who have been following me for some time, you know that I'm in nursing school. I'm a master cosmetologist by trade, so I have a salon. And nursing school is rough. It's rough on me. You know, I'm a little bit older, so my teachers be like, age ain't number the number, but that number matter, because my brain don't work the same way a 20-year-old brain work. You know what I mean? The way they learn the math, I didn't learn math like that. The way they doing stuff today, I didn't do it. I mean, I got introduced to computers in 1995. Was it 1995? I think it was. Like, the black screen with the green writing, like 1996, 1995. Ain't that when the internet came out? Like, these kids don't know what a Dewey Decimal System is today. You know what I mean? They don't know what an encyclopedia is. They don't know what a rotary dial phone is. So don't tell me that age don't matter. My mind does not work like they mind. So let me woosah for a moment and bring it back. I have had so much stress on me lately, and for those of you all who know my story, this last semester I had been taking 2 classes, and one of them I failed. I did. Y'all know I try to keep it real with y'all. I did fail one of them by 3 points. Three measly stinking points. And it wasn't, I'ma just say, it wasn't through no fault of my own. Um, it was through, I'm gonna take credit for what I didn't do, but at the same time, I'm gonna definitely say what my instructor didn't do. It's this thing I saw one time, and it say, if you failed a class, the teacher also failed to teach you what they were supposed to teach you. And a lot of times I believe that is so true. Um, I'm not going to say, what happened, because I know some of my classmates may run upon this one day and be like, that ain't what happened, but it is what happened. But anyway, but a lot of us, a few of us failed, and mainly the ones that failed were the older ones. Surprise, surprise. Anyway, I'm taking it over right now, so, you know, I was a little stressed out about that. And because I was stressed out about that, y'all, I ate. I ain't gained no weight from it, but I ate bad. I fell back into the depression of looking to food to fix my problems, going back to fast food, knowing I shouldn't be there. Like, in one particular day, I know I had went and got me something to eat for breakfast from McDonald's, which was some oatmeal and a coffee. I always get oatmeal and a coffee, or oatmeal and orange juice. Okay, I eat the oatmeal. Then it came lunchtime, and I went to Subway, got me a six inch sub sandwich, ate 3 inches of it, and actually took off the top bread, but ate 3 inches of a Subway sandwich, ate that, and got like a sweet tea. And then lunchtime came when it was time for me to get out of school, and I ended up getting some baked chicken and green beans from KFC. Now, even though those are the healthier choices, it's still fast food. It's still too many calories. You know what I'm saying? It's still a lot. And I said, and I thought about it, and I was just like, you know what? Hey, Chris, thank you. Even though it's a lot, I just said to myself, Sherry, you cannot do this to yourself, Even though I cannot keep talking myself into saying that it's okay, you cannot keep saying that it's healthy choice food. You know what I mean? Because technically it's not. It's full of preservatives. It's full of carbohydrates. I mean, you should take it easy. You have to get off yourself. You know what I mean? And I try so hard to make the right decisions about what I eat, And I've been maintaining my weight. Y'all know I have gained about 10 pounds since the very beginning of my weight loss, because I felt like I was a little bit too thin. You know, I say it all the time, my face was kind of, like drawn in a little bit. No, I ain't like that look. People was asking me, when you gonna stop losing weight? Like, well, if you lost enough yet, you disappearing, So I had to gain a couple of pounds, and I'm good at where I'm at right now. I wish I was still in Wonderland, which I'm trying to get back to. Today I washed 5 cars in my yard, because, well, 1, 2, 3, 4. I washed 4 cars in my yard just to give myself some exercise, and just to get myself moving around again. It's about to be fall again, so it's good weather to get out there and get some exercise going. But another thing too, I hadn't really displayed it or showed a lot of it, but a family member of mine is not feeling well, my dad, and he's been in the hospital. And even though I don't like wear my emotions on my sleeve or nothing, it has really been affecting me emotionally. I think I have been up there a couple of times to go see him, make sure he okay or whatever like that. But his illness that was very small has turned into a big problem, and he has to have a major surgery done. Now, with that being said, I'm not using that as a crutch or anything like that with my eating, but it's emotions like those that make us, I understand, it kind of gives me a sense of, I understand why overeaters overeat, you know what I mean? Especially emotional overeaters, because it's like anything can trigger you to fall back into your bad habits. I consciously make an effort to say, okay, you know what? I'm not going to drink this. I'm not going to drink that. I'm not going to eat this. I'm not going to snack on that. But when you sitting thinking about something like today, I'm just so disappointed in myself. Like, I came home and I had just came from seeing my dad, and I was just sitting thinking about him and thinking about the stuff that he's gonna have to be going through, and the rehabilitation, and just the overall getting his health back together and everything like that. And I instantly got emotional. And what did I do? I went and got my daughter cooked some baked fish and broccoli. I went and got some baked fish and broccoli, and I ate it. Now, again, it was a good food choice, but why did I go straight to the food to eat? Because eating makes me feel good, and I just gotta get it under control, y'all. I really do. I don't want to be back in the same spot I was in some time ago, being overweight and being unhealthy. And it's been 2 years now, and I've maintained my weight, and I've watched what I eat, and y'all know I've had snacking issues, and I've tried to fix those snacking issues and everything like that. And it's just, you try so hard to stay on track, you know what I mean? And you just don't want to fall off. You don't want to be a disappointment to yourself. You don't want to be a disappointment to other people who may see that you're doing well or whatever like that. So it's just a reminder, you know what, that you have to keep it going. You have to stay on track. You have to do what you're supposed to do. My husband, for those of you all who know me, for those of y'all who don't know me, my husband, he also had gastric sleeve surgery also. His was March the 2nd of 2017. And he was about 345 before he started, and now he's down to 225. And he loves to snack. But it's something about a man that will just not make him gain no weight. And he has maintained his weight. He's doing really, really well. Um, he's usually asleep when I'm on here. That's why we rarely see him. But he's doing well. And I told him the other night, I said, we have to do better. I said, if you see I'm snacking on something and you know I shouldn't be snacking on it, I need you to tell me, and vice versa. So I think I've been pulling more out of his hands than he's been pulling out of mine. Like, I wanted something sweet today, so I had some, like, cut up oranges and some grapes and stuff. And you could tell he was like, where'd she get that from? Like, he's like, give me some of it. And I was like, okay. So I know I'm probably going to have to start buying those groceries more often now. Um, y'all, I had to come to y'all and tell y'all that because I need to vent. Y'all know y'all are my people, and I vent to you all the time. And I try to keep it 100. I try to keep it honest. I don't edit much out. I don't do none of that because I would rather you know that I'm sincere in what I'm saying. I'm telling the truth. It's not all about the glam backdrops and the glitter and, the frilly fade ins, fade outs. And I don't mind none of that on other people's blogs. But, it's either people want to hear what you got to say or people don't want to hear what you got to say. And I go to my WLS family for support. I always go to you all for support. Thank you, Chris. You know what? And it's people like you, Chris. And I'm reading, for those of y'all who don't know, I'm reading the live feed that's coming up. But for those of y'all who don't know, so I'm not talking to myself. But people like you, Chris, who always like motivate me to stay on track. When y'all tell me that I'm a motivation to you, you're truly a motivation to me, because if it wasn't people like you who was sitting listening to me, I probably would have fell off this wagon long time ago. That's why I tell people all the time, subscribe to me, because I'm going to subscribe to you. Even if you don't even have any videos, any vlogs, or anything, I'm still going to subscribe to you because it's all about support. And what people don't realize is that in YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whatever social media that you own, the weight loss community is grand. Like, it is a lot of people out there that is searching for a cure. It's not a permanent fix. It's not a cure. It's a lot of work. It's a tool to help you get through to what you need to do. But at the end of the day, if you use that tool correctly, it will give you the best results possible. And I think that that is why I get pissed with myself sometimes, because I know that this is a tool and I know that I can do way better than what I'm doing. And I just piss myself off because I've been granted this gift to relive my life the best way possible again. You know, when I was younger, I was smaller, but I've been given this gift again through life to live my best life and at a healthy life. And I potentially every now and then eat the wrong shit and I almost freak up that chance all over again, you know, and I have to hold myself accountable, you know. We all have to hold ourselves accountable. And I do that constantly. And you know, I just have to be honest with myself and say, you know, you effing up, Sherry, and you got to get it together. Can't nobody put nothing in my mouth, you know, what that I can't put nothing in my mouth that, excuse me, I don't want to eat. And it's just real ridiculous. Real ridiculous. And when I'm looking like this, I'm looking at myself. So excuse me. I try to stay looking at the camera so I look at y'all so it feels like I'm talking to you, because I am talking to you. I I just pray. I want y'all to pray for me, pray with me, you know, that my dad has a good recovery, because he's about to go through some serious stuff, and he gonna need a lot of prayers. He's a deacon of a Catholic church, and you know, he's usually the one that's out praying for everybody else, but now I'm soliciting for prayers for him. Um, School, I talked to my instructor, and well, one of my instructors from last semester, and she just could not believe that I failed by 3 points. She said, you know what though? You just go repeat it, redo it, finish it, and get out of there. So, yeah, she made me think to myself, you know what? It ain't the end of the world. It ain't over. It's just a delay. You know, one of my classmates told me that. She said her sister told her, it's not over, it's not done, it's just a delay. So I'm gonna keep that in my head, you know. Um, and I'm gonna just pray that, you know, I follow the rules. You know, my my deal when I'm in when what I say to y'all all the time when I'm finishing up a blog, I always tell y'all, follow the rules, follow the rules, and follow the rules. And I do that for a reason, because hold on a minute. I do that for a reason because if you following the rules, you cannot go wrong. You know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong following the rules. So I just need to follow the rules myself, and you know, go from there, and you know, be the best me possible. And I just, I just, oh, thank you so much, Chris. I need that healing in Jesus' name. Yes, I do. Thank you for that. Um, I um, I hope that if it's any of y'all out there that watching and that will watch this, you know, I hope that if you're going through some type of struggle with your weight loss, whether it be you need to get back to exercising, whether you're snacking too much, whether you eating the wrong things and you know you're eating the wrong things, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it like it's not the wrong things, like I be trying to do sometime, or if you I think I just said slacked up exercising and know you really need to be out there exercising. If you're not drinking enough water and you know you should be drinking enough water, if you're not taking your vitamins and you know you should be taking your vitamins, if you slacking in any kind of way, if you're on a clear liquid diet and you are not clear liquid dieting it, If you're not taking the baby steps in this program that you should be taking, start over again, revert back to the beginning, follow the rules the correct way, and just get back on the right track. I've had like maybe the last 10 vlogs that I made where I'm still saying get back on the right track. Get back to what you're supposed to be doing. Get back to you. And I technically cannot say that enough, and I technically shouldn't say it if I'm not gonna do it myself. So y'all know me. Y'all know me. You know, and I hadn't crept up, but you know, it is what it is. I have to stay honest. I watch people. I was watching some vlogs earlier tonight, and I was listening to one lady talk about how she's going to have a baby. Her husband wants to have a baby, and I'm so happy for her because it had been a while. She had made a decision about it. Well, not, and I was like, you know what? I love it. It just moves me to see people living their best lives since weight loss surgery. You know what? What a lot of people may not know too. Let me just put this out there is that if you are heavy set and you're thinking about having gastric surgery, because you would like to conceive, it is a possibility that the weight gain is stopping you from conceiving. Like, it's a known fact that weight gain will stop you from conceiving. So if you are considering weight loss surgery, whether it be the gastric bypass, which is the RNY, or the duodenal switch, or the lap band, or the gastric sleeve, or the ball that drops in your stomach, however, the balloon, whatever you are considering for weight loss measures to lose weight, to conceive, like, I'm going to tell you right now, that's a good decision. I'm not a doctor, and I try not to give like advice, because the advice that I give y'all, I learned from somebody else, from a doctor or something like that. So as long as you're healthy, you meet all the requirements, you've passed your physicals, or you've passed your mental evaluations, you've lost the weight they wanted you to lose to be on it, I think is a good idea, because a lot of people try to conceive, and well, let me say it like this: a lot of people don't try to conceive and they have kids like that. But for our bodies to stop us from carrying a child because we may be too heavy, it's cruel. It really is. So if you want to conceive, make sure you know, especially if you're like really obese. I mean, and I'm not talking about anyone, but I was like obese, so I know how it is. And thank God I already had my kids. But you know, if they they want you to be in lost weight and had it off uh, at least 2 years before you conceive, because initially the weight can just come right back. But we all know it to be true that life just don't happen like that, because most of the time, if you trying to conceive and you lose about 50 pounds, somebody's gonna be pregnant. You're gonna live your best life and somebody gonna get pregnant. So just be mindful of it. Oh, and let me tell y'all something too. I don't know if you people who are diabetics, I don't know if you know it, but if you are in conceiving age and you take metformin, you may get pregnant. I have a friend to prove it. And the doctor asked me, she was like, when I was heavier set, when I was pre-diabetic, which I'm not anymore, but she asked me, before she gave me the medicine, she said, are you looking at having kids? I was like, no. What's she asking me that for? She said, I just wanted to make sure because if I put you, when I put you on metformin, like it is likely that you will get pregnant if you're not taking preventative measures. And I was like, is she serious? And being in nursing school, we learned about that medicine, and it is true. Metformin will make you get pregnant. How? I don't know, but it acts as to help you procreate. Procreate. So be careful. You don't want to be 45 and being a mom, brand new mom. Oh my God, I would run myself crazy. Um, Another thing too, I've been so insomniac. Yeah, I feel like I need an ing or ed at the end of that or something. But I've been up, and I forgot to tell y'all about that too. Okay, let me go back for a minute. I went to a doctor because I've been coughing and hacking and everything. Y'all take care of your health, because don't. Ugh, I had been coughing, and I've been coughing for like a week, but I was like, it's just a cough, you know. I go to the doctor because my husband was like, look, you need to do something. My stepmom, when I go see my dad, she was like, you need to do something. Everybody was like, you need to take care of yourself. What you gonna do? So I said, well, let me go and go to the doctor. I go to the doctor. The lady say, I'm gonna treat you for walking pneumonia. Walking who? I'm gonna treat you for walking pneumonia, but it looks like it may be a bad case of acute bronchitis. And I'm like, but you said walking pneumonia, and you don't seem too urged about this, so what are we gonna do? So she gave me the medicine, and so I was just thinking to myself, y'all, we have got to take care of our bodies. Like anything that you know is not going on right with you in this whole weight loss process, please make sure you go and get it checked out, because like me, I will push something to the side and say, you know what, ain't no big deal, it's okay. Do you know pneumonia will kill you? Walking pneumonia will kill you too. So I was like shocked. So I'm on antibiotics now, and that's where the raspiness is coming at in my voice. So I'm on antibiotics, and I have an insomnia for like a week and a half. So when I went to the doctor was like, all your lab tests are good, everything looks good, but you need to sleep. She said it is impossible to function every day and you're not sleeping. And did you guys know that if you do not get good sleep, you will not lose weight? Did you know that? I think I knew it, but I didn't remember it, and I was like, you know what? She's right. If you do not sleep, look it up, y'all. Google it. Insomnia will make you gain weight. I don't know what our body do. I'll probably learn it eventually, but I don't know what our body does when we're sleeping. But when we sleep, we can lose weight if we are sleeping at a regular time and staying healthy. Who knew? That's probably where that damn 1 extra pound coming in, where I can't get rid of it because I'm up all night. And when you're up all night, you're looking for something to drink. I know I'm looking for something to drink all the time. Not too much to snack on, but I'm damn sure looking for something to drink. I just like, you know what? It's just like, what else? You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna hold y'all on here long. For my one person that's watching now, Chris, I love you. Um, I just wanted to come to y'all and say, just try not to fall into back into old habits, and stay on top of your game. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. If you are not exercising right now, now is the season to get out and start doing some exercising. It's fall coming up. The weather is about to be beautiful. I love fall time. That's my time of season. I was born in November, and I absolutely love it. Um, it's that time to get out, do some walking, do some jogging, safely, of course. Don't do it at nighttime. Make sure if you have to have somebody with you, take somebody with you. I mean, if you got a little kid, roll them in a stroller. If you got children, take them with you. Let them get some exercise. Don't make no excuses. Like I told you, I have been making excuses. Don't make excuses for not to do what you're supposed to do. You know, you want to get the best out of the tool. And for those people who are just starting out, please follow the rules. Stay with the program. Do what your doctor say do. Don't let nobody talk you out of your decision of having weight loss surgery. I have so many vlogs on that. There's always somebody who want to tell you, you don't need to do it. Change your mind. It's not that serious. No, don't let nobody talk you out of your decision. This is your life. You're the only one living it, and you're the only one who gonna have to live in that body. So, with all that being said, I want you to follow the rules, follow the rules, follow the rules, and you can follow me. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and I will follow you back, subscribe to you back. Love y'all. Bye bye, and bye, Christmas. Have a good night.